Hey, what up, Big Rat? 3-10, back at it. I gotta start off by saying, for my Royal Rumble prediction, for my Royal Rumble review, I know a lot of you guys were mad saying I overrated the last two matches by a lot. Let me tell you this. I gave the Edge Jeff Hardy match 4.5 stars because I thought the match was good. I know people are saying, yeah, they didn't fulfill to the no disqualification stipulation. Okay, fine. Look at it as a regular match. Look at it as the one-on-one match that they had. I thought it was good. I would have given it 3.5 to 3 3/4 stars. The Matt Hardy turn made me bump it up to 4.5 because that was just fantastic. Everyone thought it would be Christian Cage. Some thought it would be Jericho. But, like, everybody said, Radius 2X said it best. They thought Matt Hardy was the dark horse, the one that no one thinks is going to do it. But it's just a fun idea to think about. So, yeah, that's why. And people are also mad that I gave the Rumble 4 3/4 stars. While everyone else gave it 3 3/4. I don't give a shit. I love the Rumble. It's so much fun. To me, this was the funniest. I said funniest Rumble I've seen in a while. Like I said in my video about the Crime Time coin flip, the Santino Marella quick entrances. You know, it was really comically good. You know, and also you actually had a good match on it. Did I like the ending? No. Did I think it was predictable as hell? Yes. Ask anybody who saw it with me. I called it right to the line as soon as Rob Van Dam was eliminated. I knew that because Rob Van Dam was the only guy I thought, you know, besides being Order Triple H, that special comeback who goes to the Final Four. Once Van Dam was eliminated, I said, okay, that's it. This is how it's gonna end. Exactly. I predicted it to the T. So was I happy about it? No. But come on, I gave it like last year. I always give the Rumble great reviews, whether you like it or not. So deal with it. Now, I know I have 2 DVD battles, out with the old and with the new one, brand versus brand. But yesterday night, someone sent me a request, and I have the rules. If I get a request for a DVD battle, I have to do it, even if it doesn't comply with my arrangements. But I'm gonna do it anyway, since he really asked me for it. Oh, before I get into it though, check out what I just got today. It's my WWE Legends wastebasket. It's got British Bulldog, Billy Graham, Sergeant Slaughter, Roddy Piper, Junkyard Dog, Ted DiBiase, and I think that's Paul Orndorff. Great thing. Now I know something, my paper and stuff, I can just throw them in the trash. Let's get to DVD battle. We have John Cena, My Life, and Shawn Micheals, Heartbreak and Triumph. Start with this guy. John Cena, My Life. This was very good. Very good. Like I told you, I actually like Cena. John Cena is one of the only wrestlers I thought really should write a book, but he shouldn't write it now. Because no matter how much he's already accomplished, I think when he retires, his book will be a bestseller because he has a lot of material to cover. But a friend of mine told me maybe he should write one now and then write one at the end, like Mick Foley's doing. So that way, the book is not 2,000 pages. But, okay, I thought this DVD, though, showed his entire documentary, start to finish, and I was really surprised. You know, his OVW days, winning the championship, JBL, let's see, talking about the Marine, talking about WrestleMania, talking about, wow, Edge, JBL, the spinner belts, going to Iraq, just really, really, really good stuff. Now, the extras in here are wonderful. See this car collection. I loved it. I'm not really into cars, but when I saw all his cars, I gotta admit, they were pretty cool. You really have to check them out. My favorite is personally the 1970 Plymouth Superbird. But then in this too, you have his match against Randy Orton. It was okay. His match against Jericho Vengeance. Okay. Against Rikishi on SmackDown. Okay. I Quit against JBL. Fantastic. JBL's... Am I going on a limb saying it's his best match? Might even be Cena's best match too, now that I think about it. I don't know. It's a little too risky to say, so I'm just not going to say it. But I think that might be even a 5-star match. That was fantastic. The 6-man tag match with Hulk Hogan. Okay. Him versus RVD. That was good. And him versus Edge. That was also very good. The WrestleMania 21 Men of Honor. My bad. A Few Good Men. Sorry. Great promo. And then the 5 questions with the champ. I love this. What really disappointed me, though, is they showed the second to last episode, but not the last episode. And the second to last episode, he's taking a poll of whether we should keep the show or not. So they take a poll, and then they said, okay, next week we'll decide what happens. But they don't show the last episode. So, like, I'm thinking, how does it end? How does it end? It took me a month because my computer didn't have a feed from WB.com, and it wasn't really on YouTube, but I found the last episode and eventually saw the poll after a really long time. That's my only problem with this. Very, very, very well done. Now, let's get to Shawn Micheals Heartbreak and Triumph. Wow. I mean, honestly, I haven't read his book yet. I'm a huge book collector. Right now, I think I have a lot of books, like 10, 12 books. I don't have his. And I was going to get it, but I don't think I am now. In my opinion, once you watch the DVD, you don't need to watch the book. You can read the book and then watch the DVD, because the DVD has matches. The books obviously does not. But in my opinion, it's really hard to watch a DVD which shows you everything. These are documentary DVDs, don't forget. And then to read the book, you're basically seeing the same thing. I know the book has more inside information, but still. What can I say? I mean, I watched this. This thing was like 3 hours long. The documentary, not complaining at all. It talked about his Intercontinental title runs, Bret Hart, Montreal Screwjob, the drugs, opening up with Marty Jannetty. What I thought was really cool is they showed each city he went with like little lines. Oh, so then we moved to Connecticut, red line. We moved to Georgia, red line. And so by the end of it, there's red lines all over the place. I'm like, wow, that's a pretty cool representation to show his career. There's some extra stories in here, like his feud with Kurt Angle is an extra. It's not really in the main featurette. The Larry King thing, incident, whatever he did with Larry King, that was pretty funny. When he made fun of Hulk Hogan. Some stories. And match-wise, I'm only going to tell you the ones I care about. They don't have, From the Vault DVD, they have the one where it was like the 30-minute Bloodfest. This one is not the Bloodfest, but it is the one where they win the titles. The Midnight Rockers versus Buddy Rose and Doug Summers. The Rockers versus Orient Express, the Rumble 91. Coffee Ninja B8 should be doing a 91 Rumble prediction in a couple weeks. He's going to notice that this is my favorite match in the card, the 91. Orient Express Rockers. The Rock's Heart Foundation, 203 falls. The only time they ever won the championship, only to have the decision reversed. You really have to see that. Against the British Bulldog, the 95 Rumble, I didn't really care for. Shawn Micheals, Jeff Jarrett. No one has ever. That's one of the lost, hardest matches in the world to find. PWI came in second place for Match of the Year. It was fantastic. I watched that 3 times in that same day, and I enjoyed it all 3 times. Because once you have a good match like that, you really have to enjoy it. Shawn Micheals, Jeff Jarrett for the IC title, In Your House 95. You have to check that out. Fantastic. God, that was good. Shawn Micheals, British Bulldog, very good. I saw their first match at Beware of the Dog in the Shawn Micheals Boyhood Dream DVD. Don't worry, I'll do it now with the old and with the new that. With the From the Vault. And it was good, but this was way better. And the first one was still good. That's the sad part. Shawn Micheals, Triple H for the world title. Amazing. I'm really glad they didn't put Shawn and Kurt at Mania. I've seen that so many times. I like that they put the Vengeance, which is just as good, in my opinion. And then the 1-hour match on Raw. Come on. How can they not put that on there? Talks about DX. Really just a really good DVD. It's going to be hard to call because the John Cena one does have a lot of good extras. The Shawn Micheals one focused more on matches. The John Cena only had 7 matches. This one had, I think, like 9. I'm too lazy to count. But it was lacking extras. This one had a lot of extras. So if I had to pick a winner, I would have to say this one. Shawn Micheals, Heartbreak and Triumph. This was still very good. This is the closest battle I've ever had to do. But this one was just, the story here was too good. This didn't really have a heartbreak. It just showed how he got into business. There was no tragedy. This was. And it showed how he got back in. It does have promos and it does have matches. This one doesn't have really, it has like 7 matches. Only 3 of which are amazing. I have like 4 of Shawn Micheals DVDs. I have the 2 of these DVDs. I will do battles with those respective ones. Hey, by the way, just a little heads up. Yesterday night, I was watching a feed of Ring of Honor. I was just, let's check it out for a little, and I loved it. I thought it was pretty cool. I've been trying to contact people. Tell me, guys, all of you guys who are watching, how you guys watch Ring of Honor. I want to get more involved. I want to actually give it a shot. See if it works out, okay? I'm running out of time. I also want to say I'm Big Rat. 3, 10. I'm going to watch Impact right now, and I'll give you a review immediately. I'm out. Peace.